Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018, the album Dad AF.
Is that ever gonna come out?
It is gonna come out this year.
Out of the closet?
Out of the closet. So,
Happy Pride Month.
happy Pride Month. Happy birthday.
The end of the Pride Month.
The end of the Pride Month. The end of the Pride Month is funny because back in the day, Pride Day was always on my birthday.
Was it really?
Yeah, a couple Pride days I went to it was on my birthday. My birthday is today. We're pre-filming this because we have a wedding that we're going to on Saturday. Several weeks ago.
We're renewing our vows tomorrow.
No, we're not. Maybe later in the year. A few weeks ago, I posted a picture of us together and I said I was going to do another Q&A. I love to do Q&As with my husband. He's so sweet. We just filmed a video on my Peterisms channel that will also be up called, I don't know what it's called yet. I haven't titled it. But we're talking about like how marriage counseling has really helped us and the importance of marriage counseling. And I had Alex in that video as well because I talk so much about marriage counseling that I wanted people to hear his point of view. He's being so nice right now because he usually sits way back and it makes his head look really small. And so I was like, can you sit up closer so that your head, so I don't look like I'm like huge head. Okay, so let's get into this and I'm gonna just go through the questions on the Instagram and answer them and we can just go through and whoever
do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. Okay. Baby she comes into my live streams a lot and she said, Dad, will you and Alex please adopt me?
Only if you're rich.
Only if you're rich, because no.
Because I'm tired of working, girl. I'm tired of working.
We're tired of working. Okay. Tangled Firefly asked, would you and Alex ever consider writing a book together? That's interesting, actually.
About what?
I don't know. We've kind of actually, I did say something to him a long time ago about writing like a mystery series about like these two. Do you remember that back in the day? Because I said you were so into like Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars. And I said we could write kind of like a series like that and I could write it and he could come up with the ideas. You don't remember that, do you?
I don't remember that.
That's not going to happen. We're going to write a book together. I think he would rather become a DJ.
I mean, we barely make videos together. Come on, guys.
I think that he would rather be a DJ and put music out than write a book. Not even? Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm creative enough to like mix songs. Though, I'm questioning that.
I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, Girly Girl 72 said, if money was no object, Pee-Pee is staring right at me. If money was no object, what would your dream vacation look like and where? Long, first of all, several weeks.
I mean, I like the tropical like Asian islands.
He wants to go to Thailand.
Like Thailand and like, I mean, like all of that. And actually like it's like, actually for me, it will be like I would just like bounce from music festival to music festival.
Yeah, that's what he would love.
Around the world.
I actually wouldn't mind doing that if we did it on a vacation. Like if we hit all the ultra spots, that would be really cool.
My friend went to Ultra Europe and he said he was amazing, and I'm like, let's go.
So yeah, but I think for us, like a realistic trip, like if we could really do this for like, we're gonna be, so in August we'll be our 10 years together. 7 years married, and we just celebrated our 4 years legally married, although we don't really celebrate that one. But so I don't know, maybe for our 10-year like married, we could do like Thailand, and then I want to do like Bora Bora and Fiji. Like that would be probably, or the Maldives, that would probably be.
If they're still afloat.
Yeah, if they're still afloat. So sad, isn't it? Okay, let's get into the next questions. Elizabeth said, what tips or advice do you have for me that could help me communicate with a close family member in active recovery from addiction? I feel conversation can get awkward. I don't want to baby them, but also want to be sensitive to their past. I would never baby them, honestly. I think honest conversation is the most important. It was interesting because I just got asked to speak at a 12-step program that is for friends and family members. And Alex has never heard me share my story or tell my lead, and so I asked him last night if he would come and listen to that.
Finally having me, because I keep saying, I'm like, would you please, like I want to go, like I want to be supportive. He's like, no, and I'm like, all right.
Well, you know, like some of my story is like long before he was there. He knows everything. We know everything about each other. So I mean, not everything, but
I mean,
I don't know what you have for lunch. I didn't ask yet. What'd you have for lunch? Chipotle.
Optivia.
Oh, because he's on the diet. Okay. Which everybody asks, and I'm getting ready to order my food from him on July 1st. So we're going to do that. This one is for Alex. This is from This is from Girly Girl. This one is for Alex as a fellow EDM electronic music lover. What is it about electronic music that you love, and when did you realize it? Oh, that's a good question.
I've always loved it. I mean, like, I remember like the 90s song and like the technos and stuff. And I think that like in college I got like a little like just kind of like I just like was swimming around with like the basic music of the world. But like I think that like to me is how it like speaks to me, like my feelings and stuff without necessarily using words. And then at the same time, like when DJs use vocalists, like they tend to like just like talk about like some form of emotion, some form of like reaching out, some form of like, you know, you connect me or whatever, and everybody getting that and feeling that in some form of level. It's why I like it so much. I mean, like I literally cry at every music festival that I go.
He loves to dance.
I cry so hard.
And I love it too, but I do remember a time that it was more like you were into like Britney Spears and all that stuff, and
when
then
I was swimming with the basics.
Yeah, and then it kind of like flowed over into all of that. Okay, let's see. Here's a good one. Kelsey, but what about me?
No, she asked me, and I'm asking her back. What about you?
Yeah.
Comment below.
Kelsey Beavers asked, what was the best advice you received in your young adult life?
Someday you'll regret this. I don't know.
Let's see. Is that really the best advice you ever received?
I don't know. I mean, finish college.
Mm-hmm. That was important to me too. People said you'll have at least something to fall back on.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, I had somebody this was interesting that they said this to me. I wish I had taken their advice on it. I had a friend of mine that I used to work with, and when I was like in my mid to late 20s, he was probably 50 at the time, and I said, if you could give me any piece of advice, what would you say? And he said, buy property or buy a house now.
Oh, yeah.
And once you own a house, buy another. Once you have it started getting paid off, buy another one, buy property. He said, because it's a long-term investment, and I believe that, you know, like, now, sorry, I didn't mean to push it out of the way. Now owning property, it's like, you know, like one of my close friends owns a lot of property.
We only own one.
Yeah.
It's a condo. Okay. And it's like a hallway.
But one of my friends owns a lot of property, and, you know, and different houses that they rent out and stuff like that. And it's a moneymaker for them, you know, and it's a long-term investment. They look at it as retirement. So
it's a lot of work, but yeah, I agree. Like,
yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like we're never selling this little nest that we have.
Yeah, plus, I mean, it's like you're not putting that money into rent, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? So, okay, let's see and I loved renting from an apartment. I mean, I thought it was fun to be in an apartment. Well, I mean, you can just like call somebody and they come fix your stuff like right away, which when you own a house, it's different. But at the same time, it's like it's yours and you can do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, Alex, this is from Sup Steph. What would your opening catchphrase for Peter's video be? Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Fan flip beast, I'm YouTube famous now, if that was taken. He watches all the Real Housewives, so this should be good.
I don't know.
I said one time, somebody always asks me, like, what would be your Real Housewife tagline? And I said, I'm not your palm tree, don't call me shady. And he goes, that is so stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question, though. What do you guys think that my new intro should be? Everybody's like, keep it. See, whenever I say that, people always say, keep it.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be. I mean, beast. I'll definitely get rid of that.
Can you flip the fan?
Yeah.
No, don't throw it. Just flip it, just once. Everybody always wants to see you flip it. No, flip it. Flip it.
No.
It's harder than it looks. Oh, yeah. See, isn't it? It's addicting. Once you do it, it's addicting.
No.
But you know what? He can do that. I can't do. Can you do the tongue pop? I can't do that. Okay, let's go on to the next. Oh, PP loves that. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Any advice on how to find direction in your relationship? This is from Flossom Jerk. We both want the same things, but we've got different ideas on how to achieve them. Mostly we meet in the middle, but sometimes it becomes a stalemate situation. I actually think it sounds like you guys are halfway there, really.
What's her screen name?
Flossom Jerk.
I would probably start by changing that. And then once you do that, go to Peterism's channel and watch our
marriage
latest
counseling.
marriage counseling video.
It's really a lot about communication, I think, and really hearing what the other person has to say and putting yourself in their shoes. I think that has so much to do with it. You know, and I've been talking a lot about this because I think this is, it's a motto of my life that I got from recovery. Would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? I think that at the end of the day, you know, like there's been much of my life that I have fought for being right. I just don't know that it's that important, especially within a relationship. You know, sometimes I think it's important to be heard. I don't know that it's important to be right. And there's a difference sometimes, you know?
I would say or add to like think about the big picture, you know, like what's the big picture, what's your long-term goal together or separate, you know, and is this helping it, you know, like if you're fighting this battle and winning this battle or argument or like whatever, it would be like if it would like help you guys get to that like big picture goal, then, you know, stick to it. But if it doesn't and you're just wasting your time, then, you know,
you should start an advice video motivation channel. That would be so, you'd be so good at it. Okay. Tatum Bermuda said, question for both of you. Peter, if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would it be? If I could collab with any YouTuber, I would probably collab with Jenna Marbles, honestly. And Alex, but maybe Shane Dawson. I think Shane would be really fun to do because I think we would actually, I don't mean this from a YouTube point of view. He has everything to teach me on YouTube, but I think that from life experience, I could probably explain some things to him, and I adore him, so I think that would be great. Alex, if you weren't in the marketing PR industry, which industry would you want to work in?
If it wasn't, medical. I wanted to be a plastic surgeon when I was in high school and before that. And then I went to this workshop at the hospitals that they had. So they had different form of department heads talk about their departments and whatever. And I was like, can't do it. So I didn't do it.
How honest do we want to be? Are you ready for this question? This is from Johnny Boy 90.
Please lie 100%.
No, I mean, I could just skip over questions, right? But who is more of a crybaby, throws tantrums a lot more in the relationship? You or Alex, and why? It is totally me. But I don't think I do it as much as I used to. Hey, you get an honest show when you come over here, okay? This is some honest shit right here all day long. I do. I'm a tantrum thrower. I wish I wasn't. I'm working on it. We're all work in progress. What's your zodiac sign and your husband's? I'm a Cancer, and he is?
A Cancer and a Gemini.
Because he's right on the cusp. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
June 21st.
Harley Coven said, do you have a college degree? And if so, did you manage to go through it while being an addict? Or how do you graduate high school while struggling with drugs? I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I have a lot of my friends that used actively and graduated with flying colors. That was not my case. I could not do that. I graduated high school with a 1.86. I barely graduated. I was in college when I got sober. I had dropped out that semester. My grades were for shit. After I got sober, I went back and then I got my master's degree in social work. And you are a double major. You want to?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I worked full time and I went to school. I mean,
but you weren't an addict.
I wasn't an addict. But I just worked full time and went to school. I obviously, worked full time, went to school, and just made it work.
And what's your double major in?
Spanish liberal arts and journalism with a concentration in PR.
Shell Williams 12 said, what was your guys' wedding song and or what is your song? Love you guys. Thanks, Peter.
I don't think we have a song like that. It's active, whatever. But
yeah, I know. No, that's not true. I think that the song, because we both danced on stage with Britney Spears, is I wanna go. I wanna go. The Johnny Labs remix. Whenever I hear that, I always think of you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, but our wedding song is. Do you remember?
It's Ingrid, You and I.
Yeah, Ingrid Michaelson, You and I.
Ingrid Michaelson.
And I don't even know how we picked that song.
I don't know. We probably heard it. We were just going through, and I think I probably heard it at a TV show because I watch a lot of that shit.
He's constantly tagging songs when he's watching TV.
All the time.
If you could go back and change... Okay, question for both of you from Maggie Bruin. If you could go back in time and change one thing about your life, what would it be?
I mean, I think that I probably would have just, be straight. I'm just kidding. You can't change that. I wouldn't want to change it. I think one thing that I would have changed is probably just remain focused in school when I was younger. I had a good stride at one point, and then I just kind of got lost in, life, and I quit, and then but I learned a lot from it. But yeah, I'll probably just go back and be focused.
Well, I just talked to my video today on my Peterisms channel about, like, I'm not somebody that says I don't have regrets. I have regrets, and my uncle just passed away this week, and we were real close with him. And I wish I would have gone and said goodbye. And I think we're both kind of struggling with that we didn't do that. So, I believe that you make sure that you always talk to people, and let them know how you feel, because you never know when you're going to have that last moment with them. So it's just supposed to be a fun video. Oh, God. Can Alex please do your whole intro with the fan and everything? I think you got as much as you're going to get.
Yeah.
I sometimes, it's so funny, because, he'll be on the phone talking to somebody, and I'll go... and he just, pays it absolutely no attention whatsoever. Parametrics Nick said, I don't have any questions, but I just need to say, what a beautiful couple. Thank you so much. It's a very conscious effort that I make, and Alex, is along for the ride with it. This is not his channel. He did not choose this for his life, and he's very considerate of being on my videos. And I always said from the very get-go that if I was going to show us as a couple on video, that we were going to be very real. You were going to see the good, the bad, and all of it. Because I wanted people to know that there are real couples out there on YouTube. It's just not always BS. You see, the real things out there. You see people argue. You see people disagree. You see people love. You see people make up. And I think that's important for people to know that. So
people like VH1.
That's why I like the Game Show Network, because it's all bullshit. Oh, he's so tired of the game. Every time he comes in, the Family Feud is on TV. He's over it. Okay.
Over it. Officially.
Well, okay. Oh, this is a good question. Chica7776X said, what is the creepiest thing you guys own?
The creepiest thing that we own?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
Well, first of all, I guess we just need to figure out, the definition of creepy.
Something spooky or
creepy
scary.
or freaky?
Creepy, but I'm thinking scary, like Halloween, horror.
Oh, I thought it was freaky.
What's something scary that we have? Do we have anything? Well, I did a paranormal investigation with our friend Melissa to the Fox Hollow Farms house. That was where the serial killer, Herb Baumeister, killed 21 gay men. If you guys want to go see those videos, they're all over my YouTube, on my vlog, and on here. So I bought sage spray and this. See, he does not believe in any of this kind of stuff. And whenever I see it, it spooks me out. So I think that's what I would say. You don't get creeped out by stuff. Zombies.
Yeah.
He hates zombies.
We own zombies.
You're so silly. I can't even get into this damn new phone. This stupid iPhone X. Don't get one. They're a trap. Get the 8. Okay,
No.
I'm going to go down.
Evolve. Allow your brain to grow.
Okay, I'm going to go down here. Where are we at? 17 minutes. I'm going to go down here and say, and who was the first to say, I love you? This is
Peter,
from
totally.
Sydney Del Rey. Yeah, I said it in a week. I just don't waste any time. I know right away if I'm in love with somebody. You know what I mean? I
was like, thank you, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah. It's so funny because there's this Instagram couple who now has a YouTube channel, Yummer Time. I think you look at them too on Instagram or watch them, follow them, whatever. They're a fashion blog. They're a cute couple and they have really cool pictures on Instagram. But they just posted a picture the other day that when, the first one, I can't think of what his name is, Chris and Brock. When Chris said, I love you to Brock, Brock wasn't ready yet and he wanted to have his private moment. So they had a word that they would use to say to each other before they said I love you, which I thought was cute, because when we were together, I told Alex, I said, I love you, and I just waited, and you know what he would say to me? He'd say,
thank you.
No, he would say thank you, and he goes...
But then he's like, I don't really like hearing thank you, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna have
rude.
to come... No, it's not
And
rude.
he would say...
If somebody opens the door for you and they hold it open for you, are you just gonna be like...
He would say, thank you for loving me. That's what he would say.
No,
or I like that you love me, or some shit like that.
Together we came up with the phrase so that he would feel fulfilled. And it said, I love that you love me.
I love that you love me. But then he said it anyway, so it
And then
doesn't matter. Okay,
Bigger picture.
oh, please have Alex answer the drama phone. It would be great.
Hello?
No, that's not how you answer. You say,
I don't know how you answer the drama phone.
I don't know how it is anyway. Oh. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-ling, ding, ding, dong, ding. House of Drama phone. This is Peter speaking. Say, House of Drama phone. This is Alex speaking.
House of Drama phone.
House of Drama phone.
House of Drama phone.
This is Alex speaking.
This is your bitch speaking.
We don't talk like that on the drama phone. My question is, how long did you guys date before you knew you wanted to get married? How did you know? Love you, Peter. I show up for drama class every day. Said Emily. Hey, Emily. We dated for 2 years before we got married. Was it a year?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, we were together for 3 years before we got
Yeah.
married. He proposed at like a year. Almost, like 9 months or something.
It was right before your birthday. Okay. Well, some of these questions are so deep. I'm afraid to ask some of these questions, honestly, because Alex is a truth teller.
Just how we like it.
What is the pettiest thing either of you have done to the other?
To the other?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. What's something petty that I've done to you?
One time Peter would say, like, he was like,
Be careful.
You never give me, like, it's like, you're not romantic and you never give me anything. You've never, ever, ever in our entire relationship have given me anything. And I'll go, okay. And I walked around the entire house.
He did do this,
and
yeah.
picked everything. And I put everything that I had giving him, like, in, like, the island. And it was, like, a bunch of shit. And I go, does this look like ever? And then I threw it in the trash.
Yeah. The petty thing that he did was one Valentine's Day we got into a fight and he made me this CD of music and stuff. And he threw it out the window. I was like, but, you know.
Because he was like, you're not doing anything romantic for me and da-da-da-da. And keep, like, pushing. And I go, the date just started and like, I mean, like he just kept going and going. And I, like, literally I was like, I was going to wait until like I got out of the car to give you this so that you can enjoy it like without me and I could listen to it and then we can whatever. And then I was like, but you ruined it. And this is what I was thinking. And then I just threw it out.
We used to get in a lot of petty fights when we first started dating. We don't do that anymore. But I just did a video the other day on my Peterisms channel again, talking about Alex's 2 least favorite words. Do you know what they are in our communication? 2 least favorite words that you cannot stand that I use when we communicate.
What?
Always and never.
Yeah.
Oh, he hates it.
Well,
if
like,
they're always, and so I did a whole video.
If they're not true, then yeah.
So I did a whole video over there owning that.
Over there.
Harley Coven said, why do you ban some countries to access your merch link? I don't even know how to do that. So if you can't buy my merch, I apologize. I'll go in and look at it as soon as I get off here. What is your favorite color you like to see the other wear? That's a good question. It's interesting because Alex had on a red shirt earlier. I love him in red and orange. He looks so good in those 2 colors and he rarely wears them.
It was neon pink.
No, the polo shirt that you just had on outside.
Yeah, it was pink.
Was it pink? Mm-hmm. Well, I like him in neon pink, red and orange. Oh, the shirt you had on when we did the Peterisms video was red and had a pocket, right? Or was it gray and it had a red pocket?
It was gray and it had a red pocket.
Yeah, I like you in gray. But I do remember when we first started dating, he had this orange v-neck, like it was like a diesel shirt, I think.
Yeah, you got it for me. He got so mad because like I didn't have to try it on, and he's like, I mean, he got it, and then like we were walking on the store, and he was like so annoyed, and he's like, and I'm like, what? He's like, I just can't believe that you don't have to try to like your clothes on, and like you just know that like it just fit.
Knew it would fit,
and I go,
you know,
and that bothers you? What?
Okay, Lulu5803 said, how do you maintain a connection during the rough patches? Either hard times as a couple or something difficult?
Therapy.
Counseling. I mean, counseling has like really been so great for us.
Emotional workshop, if you don't like to call it therapy.
Yeah, Alex said that in the last video. And then one of the things that somebody asked on here, and we'll end with this one, is that somebody said, how do you keep things fresh in a relationship?
I don't know, we're still trying to figure that out.
You know, we are still trying to figure that out. I think a lot of it for me is Alex is somebody that always is trying new things in life, and he's a risk taker, and I think he challenges me on that, on trying new things, you know? And I will say this, that, you know, on my 46th birthday, looking back in my life, I wish I would have taken more risks. I wish I would have been more open to the things that he's wanted to do. I mean, one of the things that we absolutely love doing together is going to Ultra Music Festival in Miami. It's like our favorite thing of the entire year, and I was so resistant to it, you know? I was scared, and fear has ruled a lot of that. So I think, like, Alex trying new things and me trying new things with him, traveling has really helped. Like, I talk a lot about this on our vlogs, but like traveling, especially when we travel to places that we haven't been to together before.
Mm-hmm. And even if we have been to them together, I think that it's just like making it a priority, you know, like, you know, making sure that like you make that a priority for each other, because.
And we have so much fun traveling together, like like downloading the movies for the plane and just traveling together and all that kind of stuff. He's laughing because I was like, I don't know how to do this, and he's like, here, just take these movies, I'm gonna give them to you. But no, just like
how are you gonna give them to me? I'm like, airdrop.
But you know, it's like all of that, and checking into the hotel and going to find new restaurants and all of that is fun, you know, just walking on the beach, just spending time together. And I really think as a couple, one of the things I would really recommend, even if it's just out of town for 2 nights at, you know, Holiday Inn Express, if you can afford it, or a friend's house, traveling out of town, I think really reconnects couples. Mm-hmm. It's great for us. We need to go on another, we just got back and I'm ready to go on another vacation, so.
My tan faded.
You just got, your tan is not faded. Mm-hmm. Anyway, well, all right, you guys, thank you so much for participating.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And go watch our video. What was that? That was so weird. We never do that.
What's your thumbnail?
Anyway, oh, that'd be a cute thumbnail, yeah. Go, I didn't even think about that. Go check out my Peterisms channel. We did a whole video over there talking about marriage counseling and why we think it's so important. So,
And check out my Instagram because I'm just...
Oh yeah, go check out his Instagram.
Fine.
I will list it below. He loves Instagram. Every day I have to take pictures of him. He'll be like, okay, can you pick me, please? I'm like, yes. And then 2 hours later, he posts a picture after he's edited the shit out of it.
I don't edit the shit out of it. I crop it so it fits. I don't change anything about myself.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't Facetune it or anything like that, but he's very serious about his Instagram. He loves his Instagram.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. I love you guys, and follow Alex's Instagram, and I will see you later. Bye.
Bye.